Welcome back to the channel. We've got a beautiful fall day here. It's foggy, kind of looks really eerie out. I just mowed the lawn yesterday and look at the leaves coming down. Can't see the grass. So what we got is a little project. Dawson is off on his bowling league this morning. Currently they're in first place. I think there's about 20 teams or so. And he's excited that they're doing really well. Well, what I want to do is get a head start and get some primer on his building for him. The good dad that I am, I want to give him a head start. I know he doesn't like to paint, but I think he'll like to see the finished coat. So I think if I start by priming for him the bare wood, I have paint and primer in one, several gallons of miscellaneous open colors, you know. To me, that doesn't matter. I think his top coat is what's important. He's got that Season Flex, so that's pretty nice stuff. But there's no sense of wasting it and having it apply and sink right in. So I think what I'll do is I'll get a start by getting some primer on. I'm not going to be real neat. I don't care what color, but I just want to get it on there. Once the primer's on, then he can caulk any of the, you know, around the window, around the trim on the top, anything where water can sit. Other than that, the rest can run off. And then on the front and the back, basically he has to do. I think the sides are fine. No caulking needed. Just worry about water intrusion. So let me get this set up. I'll get my paint supplies out. I want to do it as quick as I can. I don't want to make this a whole day painting project. I do have several types of spray painters. I have a nice, I think it's a G7 Graco. It'll pump like, you know, a gallon and not much time at all. But I don't know if I want to spray it because I don't want overspray on his window and on his roofing. So it might still be worth doing the bottom 3/4 in the spray. But we'll see how fast this applies. I might do brush and roller. I just want to see. If it paints hard around the trim, I think I might just spray it on. So I'll put this on time lapse and let's see how much I can get done in the length of time I have. Got thousands of birds in the trees here. I don't know if you can hear them all. They're everywhere. The birds, the birds. So this take a little long for me. I got things to do today. So I'm going to use my Graco sprayer. And I'm using a 5-gallon bucket. I'm going to just mix her in that. And I'll be careful on the overspray. I don't really want it on the roofing, you know. I don't want it on the window. And this is just a primer coat, so it doesn't matter that much. But let's test this out, see how well it works. I might start down low just to see if I like the pressure setting and so on. Let's see what we get here. Should be a time saver, right? Well, it looks like the tip is wore out on it. It's a 525, I think. So you think that's a time saver or what? Let me go see what other tips I got. Might slap a different tip in that, but as you can see, 30 seconds I've done 2 times 4, 8 square feet. All right, I threw another tip in there. It's a used one, but Let's see if it's any better. Now the trick is to get his bats done, you know? So that's what takes the time. Getting those coated on the side, you know? Doesn't take any time now, does it? I'm not going to worry about overspray as much. This tip is kind of plugging too. Time for new tips, you know. I just don't want to take the time to blow it out by turning it backwards. It's got a filter on the end in there. I stirred it up really well. But this is going to save a lot of time. And if we can get this sealed, when he applies his paint, it should go on really fast, you know. That's the speed I like doing it in. And so I'm gonna, there goes the birds, thousands of them. Oh, you're probably not in frame. Blackbirds, like starlings. I've got a large edger here that I can hold. Stay away from the window, but I think I'll put on time lapse and see how we do here. Well, does it look beautiful? No. Is it primed? Yes. We're going to give that probably 3-4 hours to dry. And then hopefully Dawson can get out here and paint it. And he's going to be doing blue to match his building over there. And this will definitely give it something nice to stick to. So what I got to do is this side now and the front. But I've spent about, let me count here, right around 13 minutes, I think, to go from here to there. If I did it with brush, it'd be like, probably the whole building would probably take me 10 hours. Okay, I spent just about an hour on it. I didn't get every little spot. I was trying to stay away from any roofing, but this looks pretty good. It's got one decent coat on there, primer. It should allow his paint to stick well. Give it a seal coat. We started off with the greenish up there, but it doesn't matter. Went to the white. I found a 5-gallon of it that had about 3 gallons left. I used almost 2 gallons. So that's just about the right coverage for this size. Turned out pretty well. So hopefully I'll just go around and check to make sure there's no runs or anything and clean that up with a brush. And you know, we had very little wind here, like the leaves aren't even moving, so shouldn't have much overspray. And a little bit on the ground, we don't care. We got to put a little crushed stone around the building. And he's got a caulk and paint, so I think this is a good little project done. I didn't spend too much time doing it, and definitely saved Dawson probably, you know, a whole day of priming. So he can start right in painting. He's going to do the corners around the doors and probably the doors. I don't know if he's going to do the whole door or the center blue. I don't know yet, but I definitely saved him a lot of time. Nice little project to get done today. And, you know, tomorrow's October, so time is flying. We got to get these projects done. Thank you for watching. Any of you professional painters out there, I'm sure could see some faults, but, you know, he's got free labor, free material, so I got it done today. And he doesn't even know about it. He's off bowling. So when he gets back, hopefully he's excited to save him that much labor time. Thank you for watching. We'll see you soon.